Hello everyone. Hello peoples. Today I'm going to talk about a video I recorded today. I believe I have captured 2 UFOs, not one, but 2 UFOs on video. Now, there is a reasonable doubt that I could be wrong and it could be something that is legit and not a UFO. But as far as I know, I cannot make out what it is. I don't know what it is, so it's an unidentified flying object anyways, correct? But I don't know what it is, and I believe I have captured something on video, and I'll admit it could be wrong, but this got me very curious. A little background on the video before I show you. I was driving on my way to pick up my grandbabies to babysit for a little while, and I only needed to babysit for a couple of hours because I had another obligation to help my mom tonight. So I was on the way and I seen these 2 lights in the sky, and in the city where I live, it would be over where the river is and above the river. So I stopped along the way to pick up the grandbabies at a stop sign and recorded a little bit. And then as I had to get back on the road, I stopped. After I picked up the grandbabies, I went ahead down to the river and got out and recorded the other video with the 2 lights in the sky again. And my husband was sitting in the car with the grandbabies while I got out and recorded. And then after I babysat for a couple of hours, exactly like 2 hours almost to the dot, I was on my way to go see my mom, and I went back to the river to the same spot, parked in about the same spot, and stood at the same spot. And as you can see in the video, those lights are gone. They are no longer there. And I am extremely curious. And I was extremely curious. That's why I made the video. And I just want to share with you. Maybe you know what it is, but it was very curious to me. I couldn't figure it out. You know, they stayed stationary and did not move. Like at first you would think it's just a plane or a helicopter. But once they did not move for such a period of time, from the time I first seen it to the time I was able to make the first little clip of it, video, until the time I picked up the grandbabies, until I got to the river, and it was still there. So it was in the same spot for quite a while. And then, you know, after I babysat, I went back to the river and they were gone. So that's a little background on the video before I show you. So hope you enjoy. Here we go. Check it out. I'm watching these 2 lights in the sky above the river. Been monetary for a while. No lights on them, just white. I've been driving. Stop for a quick minute. I'm driving and taking this, sorry. Stopping. Okay, now I'm parked down by my river front, and these 2 stable lights are still just sitting in the sky. Right above the river here is the downtown area. Forest line. That light is on the ground. Those 2 lights are in the sky. Those have been stationary, hovering right above the river. Let me see if I can get closer. Okay. My iPhone is just not zooming in on this. Those are the 2 lights in the sky. Disregard the light on the ground. just the location I'm at. It is not giving it justice at all. Those two lights have just been hovering in the sky over the river. There's traffic behind me. There's that normal zoom. They're both there, but you can only probably see one on my iPhone. Those are not stars. That on the ground is a factory or something across the river. I'm talking about the two lights in the sky that are not normally there above the river, just hanging out. Downtown. There's where I'm parked downtown. The highway and road back here behind me. There they are in the sky. I don't know what they are, hanging right above the river. Stationary for a while. Just checking this out. It's really creepy, guys. Not moving and just staying, hanging out. And one is way brighter than the other. Go zoom in a little again. I don't know what that is. Sorry, my hands are probably really shaky. But that's in the sky above our river. You can see a little bit of the water reflection. What is that? Just hanging out in the sky. Put it back to normal zoom. Very curious. Okay, guys, I'm back with part 2 of the video of the lights down by the river. Now, this is the same spot I was in earlier. This is the water. That is on the ground lights. Those lights are from the ground across the river. The river, more of the river. And there's downtown. There's downtown. There's that road behind me. There's where I parked at again. There's the highway behind me. There's the river. That's the same spot from earlier. Those are on the tree line on the water, those lights. Those two lights across the river, right above there, is where I recorded the two lights in the sky. And as you see, they are not there any longer. They are gone. And this is the same spot that I recorded in earlier, guys. So I just came back to show you that this is the water. This is the spot where I recorded earlier. This is the river line, tree line, and that spot in the sky right there is where they were earlier, and they are gone. There's a few stars out in the sky, but those are stars. Earlier, right across, right there, in the sky above the river, that's where the two lights were. And it's only been maybe an hour or two tops, and I came back to check, and they're nowhere. All the other stuff, stars stuff, don't just disappear. Alright guys, that's just a second video updating. I told you I was curious and coming back. I'm getting off here now. Remember everyone, smile. It looks good on you. See ya.